So Call to Serve has been running in this county for 12 years now, and during that time over 500 people have participated in it. It's more than a course. I'd say it was a journey, a supportive journey as people explore and reflect upon this God who is for all, the God who calls all. And as they have explored and reflected, they've discovered the skills and the gifts that God has given them, and they've begun to grow in confidence as to how they can respond to God's call to serve Him in the communities in which they live and they work and minister.
The course has changed my life. Over the course of a year, I've gone from a person who certainly wouldn't stand up in front of a congregation, that's for sure. But what the course has done has shown me God's love in a new way and explained to me what ministry is to each and every one of us. Not the ministry of the ministry team, the vicar and the curate, but what each one of us has as our own personal ministry, the ministry of heaven work. That absolutely blew me away. The fact that each one of us has that responsibility to show God's love to everybody.
And on the Call to Serve course, I was his stooge.
I think that really the Call to Serve course should come with a government health warning, because it stirred me up to readership, and I became a reader after I'd done the Call to Serve course. But the thing that Call to Serve taught me was that it's not about me, it's about serving others. And I took the focus off me and focused on others, and then my ministry grew.
And I was a group leader for 4 years on the Call to Serve course. I would never have imagined that was a position that I would have done. That gave me a tremendous amount of enjoyment doing that, but two things really stick in my mind. One, I met a much wider range of Christian people on that course than I'd ever met previously, many from rural backgrounds, and that gave me a fresh perspective of church. My background was an urban church. A lot of these people came from small rural communities, so there's a different perspective on church. But secondly, it gave me a much clearer vision of where God wanted me.
I'm a reader at St James's Church in Whiteleafham, and actually I was on the second course.
I would say that it was scary, challenging, exciting and amazing, and that's how God's moved through me throughout my journey. Call to Serve taught me a lot of things. Challenging because there was a lot of personal things, a lot of things that I had to look at that I hadn't looked at before, lots of things that I had to unearth that had laid dormant for a long time. Challenging because, of course, you know, studying out at the certificate, but you know, lots of exciting times as well, lots of fun and friendship that I made.
I came on the course out of my newfound faith and a heart to know more. But what I didn't realise when I started the course was that it was going to change my life.
I think through the course, the reading, the fellowship in the groups, God helped me see my gifts and moved me to change my job. So now I'm a bookings coordinator in the parish centre and administrator, and also administrator in the church, and it was the best move I ever did. And then he's also calling me in another way. I'm not quite sure what yet, but I'm looking at lay ministry or maybe an ordained ministry.
People who've been on the Call to Serve course talk about it as being a life-changing experience. So many have discovered God's unique call on their lives. And for some, that means discovering new ways in which they can serve God in the places in which they live and they work and they worship. For others, they've gone on to explore the possibilities of serving God as a local preacher, local lay minister, a lay reader, even exploring and starting the path towards ordination. Whatever people go on to do though, Call to Serve has a very special role to play because it supports people as they discover and reflect on how they can be part of growing God's kingdom here in Cumbria. And so that's why we would love more people to join us on the Call to Serve journey. We're running Call to Serve again this autumn, and if you would like more information, we'd love to hear from you. So do email us on admin@cumbriachristianlearning.org.uk.